Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Mass Effect. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today. There are things over here. I thought it was gonna be just the quest objective. We're supposed to rendezvous with a Solarian team. I don't think they're here. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Which, if you don't know what that means in computer terms, might sound extremely weird. It's just when you... It's actually not really sure if it's correct, but it's basically resetting itself on a very, very close to the metal hardware level. It's like reformatting your computer, but more than that, a little bit. Anyway, quickly, you copy as many files as you can. You couldn't do that if it were flashing itself. As you can to your hard suit's internal computer. It's memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. And we're gonna click on a button called Archive Files, which I have never seen. Some pop-ups have customized numbers, or not numbers, but things, and it worries me a lot. I'm not sure what that was. I'm also not sure, let me open the map, what mission that is. Oh, it's still here. Oh, it's an actual mission, right. I need to go to Vermeer and rendezvous with a Solarian team. Will do. That's the next bit, isn't it? That's the next... Yeah. It's the next part of the main quest. Maybe I shouldn't have done that right away. But, you know, it's good that we did because we need to do it anyway. So I need to go to Fortuna System in the Horsehead Nebula and meet Helena Blake to claim my reward. Let's do that right now. Actually, maybe not right now, because there's something to the south that we haven't visited yet. That's where we've been to, and that's where we're going. What is this? A crashed probe. Nobody saw that coming. And it has some things. Nobody saw that coming either. I am a little bit concerned that we are actually in the right place. Nephron. So I need to go to Vermeer. Right, we're not in the right place. Because the quest marker is still there. It's just weird, you know? So what we do need to go, or where we do need to go, besides the Citadel, is the Horsehead Nebula. Very funny name. I'm sure it's probably because it looks like a horse's head. And, you know how old the...
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
A party.
Who I am
the
is
party.
inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
The Shadow Broker, we haven't heard of the Shadow Broker in a while, but I remember me rambling about it not being presented very well. But I remember the Shadow Broker.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you gonna do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
That's not what a commodity is. I understand that you might want to make this sound like, it's dispassionate and stoic. I don't really care. But information is never a commodity. In real life and in video games either. Just because something can be bought, sold, or traded doesn't mean it is a commodity. What a commodity is, at least... Well, there's... at least in actual economic terms, like in scientific economic terms, what a commodity is anything that... where the value... The market... Where basically... So it's complicated. A commodity needs to be... I'm trying to, think before I say things, just blurt it out. But basically, I was gonna say that a commodity is anything that has a value that is dictated by just how much, by the market rules of just supply and demand. That's what a commodity is. However, there are other things that are not commodities that are also subject to the market rules of supply and demand. Like, for example, an iPhone. An iPhone is not a commodity, even though it is a commodity. Or rather, cell phones themselves are a commodity, but an iPhone specifically isn't. So it's kind of complicated to just talk about it as it's dictated by the rules of the market, and you just get, if you don't get this phone, you get the next one. Because it is true for phones, but it's more true, for example, for rice or for oil. Those are commodities, and those are also subject to market dynamics of supply and demand. But, if you don't get, this oil, you get the next one. It doesn't matter which oil it is. Information is very much the opposite of that. If you, it doesn't matter. I'd like to acquire 0.5 kilogram of secrets, please. Thank you very much. I'll take it to leave. Or I'll take it to, what do you say it? If you're not going to eat the food in the restaurant that you're... What is it? I'll buy it. Takeout? It's takeout. How do you say it in English? I don't know. Anyway, if you are... I'm making a joke, and I'm bad at making jokes. The point is made, though. Information is not a commodity. And the thing is, there is a way to talk about commodities or things as commodities in a way that isn't very strictly scientific in regards to economy and all this sort of stuff. Because what I'm talking about is I'm not an economist, so I might be even wrong about what I'm saying, or partially wrong anyway, in the details and minutiae, you know how it is. But there's a colloquial way of talking about it. And the colloquial way of talking about a commodity is something that you are dispassionate about. And not him. He's not interested. So when you say, oh, that's a commodity, it doesn't matter. Like, if you try to sell me a kilogram of rice, I want a kilogram of rice because I eat rice. I ate rice with fish earlier today. I like a kilogram of rice, but if you're gonna be like, oh, don't you want to buy it from me? I'm gonna be like, no, I'm just gonna buy it where I usually buy it. I don't care. It's a commodity, and that's the colloquial way of talking about it. Even though in the case of rice it is also an actual commodity. But the point is, you can talk about things as you're uninterested in the one specifically. You just want some, and it doesn't matter if it's an iPhone. Because, if you want to sell me an iPhone and I'm like, no, I'll buy it off a normal shop, I can treat it as that as well, whereas the iPhone specifically isn't a commodity, even though cell phones themselves are, in a way. Again, I'm not an economist, and I ramble about all the things. So I don't trust this guy. Yeah.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
I don't need anything from you. I'll buy it off a normal shop. It's a commodity. I'll buy a kilogram if I want to just to show you. I say a kilogram. I don't know. I work in metric. So, what do we have? We need to go to the horse head. Where's the horse's head? That's the horse's ass over there. Where's the head? 80s Gamma. Exodus Cluster. Horseshoe, that's the one. And we need to go to a place called Fortuna, I believe. Strenuous? It could be. I can't see things from here. Oh, we got Paragon. Of course we did. I hate it. I hate it so much. I chose the middle option. Anyway, so we are going to... Where's the horse's head? There it is. Fortuna system. The Fortuna system. Maybe with all this Paragon gaining... that we're gaining, we're gonna be able to get the next couple of levels in persuasion and whatnot. But maybe not. Fortuna, that's the one. Was I right? I think I was right. In saying that was it was the Fortuna. I thought it was the Fortuna. There we go. Okay. So, Ventania, or Ventania potentially. It is a hard. What? It's not a hard. Hard data on Ventania is very limited. That is that. I'm not sure what soft data is. I'm actually not sure about that. I think that's a term. I think you can say hard data and soft data. It's like metadata, but, you know, specific type of data. Whereas, you know, anyway, maybe it isn't soft data, it's metadata. Survey, thank you very much. And then we have Amaranthine. Lovely, lovely place. Oh no, it's got all the jaggies. I mean, not jaggies, because that's, you know, the aliasing for computer graphics. It's got, you know, it's the floor is all weird. Let's see if it's going to be hard to navigate. It doesn't matter for the Let's Play, because of course I cut the uninteresting exploration, unless, oh, I mean, I was going to say I cut the exploration unless it's interesting. Yeah, I cut the uninteresting exploration, like, how do you even get up there? As it turns out, you just sort of go there. It was a pretty easy climb. Now, I haven't looked, where are we, what are we looking at? Oh, it's over here. I haven't looked at the map, and I probably should have. Because, you know, just go towards the first place that you see. No, it's not too bad. We can go east from here. That would be that way. Oh, yeah. So we can go there. That's not where I came from, I don't think. Lovely place, all things considered. Look at how... Oh, I should have done the thing. I should have opened the map. I've tried, I've experimented with this off camera and with the map thing. Let's give it a try. You see what I'm talking about? Even the vertical velocity is stopped, or however it's said in physical terms, because it's vertical velocity doesn't sound. Stopping vertical velocity, that's not. Stop the momentum, not the velocity. It's anyway reduced to 0. Even the vertical velocity is reduced to 0, and so yeah. What do we have? A crashed probe. It's my favorite kind of probe. The hacking here is or whatever this is. It's just normal things. It's pretty difficult actually, but we did it. So we have our anomaly. It's just an anomaly. It's pretty difficult to navigate. This thing is as jagged as it gets. And this feels like too flat over there, but no thresher maw, so we're good. And what is this? Ancient debris. Yep. There we go. You found an intricate Galatana colony insignia. That's good. I like that. It's experience and money, I think. I got both. And now for our quest objective. These mountains are quite something. That's where we're going. So we're going to take advantage of distance. I don't think there's enemies. Although they might not have spawned. Anyway, let's give it a shot. And of course we're going to jump like... Of course we are. I'm gonna use my jets to make it even better. There we go. We are flying. Okay, falling. Controlled falling. That's flying. That's all that it is. And isn't that like a joke, or not a joke, but like a saying? There's no real flying. It's only controlled falling. I don't know. I think there's some saying like that. Oh no. Don't go. Stay. Oh, what the heck?
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserved it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
I'm giving you one chance to live through this. Shut this gang down.
I cannot believe you place such a high priority on stopping such petty, victimless crimes. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
I was offering life, not freedom. Come along peacefully, or I will take you down.
A pity. Neutralize the Spectre!
Neutralize the Spectre! That is such... That was such a weird opening. Either way, yeah, that was about as I expected it to go. We have not gotten more points over here, but we haven't needed them either, so I mean, I suppose it's fine. And hopefully they don't say, "You will die," or something. Is it? That's the go, go, go. Okay. If it's only go, 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 I'm fine with that. I think we're gonna be okay. They are not. They are not enemies everywhere. They're mostly in the entrance. Are we gonna be okay? Why am I not aiming? Okay. Haha, that grenade went ways. Okay. It's good enough. Get some healing up in here. There's actually a lot of them. Okay, let's go in. It didn't blow up. Why? Elena Blake lies on the floor. She has lied on the floor for a little while now, bleeding from her wounds. She's actually dead. She looks to you with a wry, respectful smile, which is very out of character, and opens her mouth to speak, but only blood comes out. A moment later, she's gone. From the game despawns bodies. That's how it works. Your work here is done. Yeah, look at that. Actually...
Negative contacts,
It doesn't always despawn bodies. It definitely despawned her body. So there we go. That's how that worked. And she was right. She is gonna die before she goes to prison. I mean, she's never gonna go to prison, but she died. So it was before. Technically, it was before going to prison. You know what I mean? What do we have? An upgrade kit with with downgrade parts. Don't you like that? Nothing else over here. Something up here. A very cool place. I don't know what this is, but I like it. The red and yellow, I like it a lot. That's good. We have a hard decryption. That might actually be pretty hard. Woo. And it's just level 7. Things not even level 8. And normal stuff. Oh, and another aid station. Good stuff. Okay. I didn't see you there, and I specifically went there off camera. I went there off camera to see if there was anything. Apparently on camera is when I see things, not off camera. This is average decryption. There we go. getting level 9 things. Or level 8 things, specifically. I wish level 9. And we're out of here. And curiously enough, the quest is still there. The quest marker. I don't understand. I think it must be... Let's just look around a little bit more. I think it must be because the quest gets completed when we go to the... when we go to our deck. What is it called? Normandy? Yeah. When we go to Normandy. Or to the Normandy. I don't know. Because, you know, we're probably going to get somebody sending us a communication. Interesting that the crimes there are gambling, for one. That means gambling is illegal. Which we have known before. The other crime... What was the other crime? Oh, smuggling illegal goods. As if you could smuggle legal goods. You can't. You can't smuggle illegal goods. If it's legal, you're just trading. That's just how that works. But yeah. Victimless crimes as well. Which, in the case of the gambling, is... I suppose there's an argument to be made there, considering... Well, you know, gambling and the attitude towards gambling is largely culturally influenced, rather than, you know, actually be, you know, because it hurts people. It's down to culture. But it doesn't mean that it's victimless. It's just, you know, especially because, you know, if it's illegal, you can take advantage of the people doing it because, you know, they're not going to go to the cops because they were illegally gambling, you know what I mean? And so there's what is known as associated crime. I think it is associated crime. I think that's the term. It's basically the crime that happens in relationship to the otherwise harmless thing because of its illegal status. And but it's still like so those would be the victims, and that is actually historically speaking anyway. That is the capacity for extortion and other means of illegal activity in relation to gamblers in places where it's illegal. The capacity for extorting them is a big attraction for criminal entities to set up that sort of thing, and it's also related to smuggling as well. One of the great advantages of smuggling is that nobody is gonna ever tell on you, basically, because they were doing illegal things. They were buying illegal goods. Well, it depends on certain. There's legislation. I think that's how I pronounced it the last time. But there's legislation that you can make to impede criminal entities from taking advantage of that sort of setup. But yeah, that's part of the reason. So the gamblers would be the victims, so not victimless, and then the smugglers. Well, the laws, if you know, in democratic societies, everybody, if you're breaking the law, everybody is the victim. Okay, let's go, because there's nothing here. You know what I mean? If everybody, so it's a democratic society. If everybody decides that, you know, it's illegal to trade in this sort of material and this sort of thing or whatever, then if you're trading in it, then you're going against the will of everybody. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not victimless. It's just, you know, it's not murdering people right in the face. But then again, most crimes aren't. Most crimes aren't that. Okay, so we're going to the Citadel, and that's it. Yeah, I really don't know what happened with that particular quest, but it's gonna be fine. Well, let's see what kind of news the elevator's got for us.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. I don't think there's any subtext intended by any of these things. But also, just, they're sort of canon breaking? Is it, like, because it feels like it's human human radio here in the elevators. Why would there be human radio in the elevators? It's the Citadel. It's the only place where that happens. It's really weird, isn't it? I don't know. Either way, we do need to go elsewhere. That's not what we're here for. What we're here for is for our uncle or something. Yeah, we need to go to the ward's access corridor. I believe I know where that is. Do I? Maybe it's Flux. Who knows? It's in the wards. It's all one big map, I think. Okay, so... What? Oh, this is a nightclub. That's the Flux. Yeah, let me find it. I haven't been here. I really didn't do a good job exploring this place. I got lost. There's low stakes Quasar. And it's like blackjack, I think. Maybe. And I don't understand blackjack very well. But also, look at what we have over here. We can't interact with it. Why? And also, we have a suspicious gambling machine. Which sort of goes against what I was saying about gambling being illegal. Who knows? Suspicious gambling machine.
I believe this machine has been tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
Well, was it? Yeah. You have discovered a signal being used to funnel money from gambling machines to a private account. It must be the owner of the machines. The signal seems to be coming from the ward's access corridor. That is great news. That's where I need to go. Oh, that's a high stakes Quasar. Yeah, I'm just gonna play. Let's see. Oh no. What? Wait, what? I don't know what I'm doing. You win! Thank you. No, don't play again. I won. I'm good. I don't understand anything. Anyway, we're out of time for the day. I'm going to find the ward's access corridor. It's all going to be fine. There's a patron over here as well. So,
I'm waiting for someone else.
well, it's a shame that you're not waiting for me. Oh, we got Rita over here. Doran. Oh, yeah, I definitely was here before, wasn't I? I don't know. Either way, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG. And this has been Mass Effect. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.